Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Cone Dodger here. Welcome back to Dirt 4. Today we're doing some more modern rally, well, modern-ish rally, just a regular rally, in the 2001 Subaru. And we're going to start in Australia for the Intercontinental Series. Looks like we're going to be doing some night stages in Australia. I can't honestly remember if we've used this Subaru in Australia or not. I have no idea. But we're gonna see what it will be like after we've just wrapped up doing some historic rally in the Renault Alpine, which we did pretty well at. But we've been doing quite a bit of asphalt stuff here lately, so gotta get back in the dirt frame of mind. So a full dirt series, well, dirt, snow, and gravel. All right, got one little shakedown in, and we're gonna give it a try here. This car, now I remember it from Wales.
Keep it clean. A good drive today can get us into better championships.
Very much so liked it in Wales. I think it might be a little tricky here. I think Australia's pretty tricky in any of the larger cars.
2, 1, go. Keep middle over
Here we
crest.
go.
100, left 6, keep right over crest.
It's a quick car, but not a insanely fast car,
Keep left over
which is
crest.
good.
80, right 3 long.
I think that's a good mix for our current level of ability.
Right 5. 80 through
I've
dip.
had some troubles
Left 2.
staying clean on my stages here recently.
And right 4.
I think ever since, well,
Through
as I hit the
80
fence,
through dip.
ever since switching from the regular difficulty to this brutal one, I just feel a little bit more pressure, and I let that get to me a bit too much.
Right 6.
Wait, that was a left 2?
Through gate.
That was not a left 2,
4.
my friend.
And caution, right 2 over crest.
Really quick on the gears through this car. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I read that turn very, very wrong. Okay, get... Gosh, I hate finding reverse with the Flappy Battles. Well, we are ruined. Oh, we're so ruined. That ain't good.
Left
That ain't
5.
good at all.
Left 4. And caution, right 2 over crest. Into
Wow.
right 2, don't cut. 80
I
through
mean,
dip.
I could not have read that any wronger.
Left 5 dip. Left 3 long, tightens
Got
up
ourselves a
crest.
big hole to dig out of.
Caution, crest, jump baby. Right 5.
Car just feels really unpredictable.
Crest and keep right over crest.
I get this
110
snap
through
sideways
dip. 80 through dip.
mid-turn.
Crest.
Kind of strange.
Right over crest. 110 through dip. Dip.
Oh, that's a big jump.
Crest.
And a fast straightaway.
100 through dip. Crest. Jump baby. Dip. Right 5. 80 through dip. Left 2. Into left 2 over crest.
That was
And right
a scary
4,
section. Man, I
150.
cannot.
Left 6.
I cannot get
and
slowed down for these turns.
2 long.
I didn't decrease the brake pressure. Maybe I need to. Maybe I'm locking these
60.
tires up
Left 5.
immensely.
Crest. And crest. Don't cut.
I am not
80
sure.
through dip. Left
Something's
5
gotta-
long, don't
something's
cut.
gotta give and
Left
something's gotta
4,
change.
And caution. Right 2 over crest.
We are not doing well.
Right 2. Don't cut. 80 through dip. Left
Again, it
5.
just seems to wander
Dip.
right off the track or course or whatever the hell this is.
Crest. Left
You
5
can't really
dip.
see my wheel,
Left 3 long, tightens up crest. 80.
but I'm constantly feeding it like a lock and a half of counter steer.
To finish.
Not what I expect from an all-wheel drive car.
Okay,
4
take it up to
red
Marshall.
sectors. Probably one of my worst stages yet. We got some work to do if we're
not
gonna
really
do.
troubling the top of the standings, so come on, let's change that on this next stage.
I'll try, man. That was bad. 30th. Dead last. Ugh. Oh, this is gonna be tough.
Looks like the bumps and scuffs hasn't affected the mechanicals.
We're lucky there, because we've sent this thing off many a cliff. Let's see if we can do a little better here.
4, 3,
2, 1, go.
100 through dip.
I don't know if it's just a matter of trying not to overdrive, or
Keep right over crest, don't cut.
perhaps I'm not
Right
giving it
2,
enough wheel.
Crest 80, keep left over
That
crest.
Renault
80, Right 3.
change the way I'm
60,
giving
don't
cars
cut. Right 2.
steering
don't
input
cut.
for the worse.
Left 3.
The
And crest.
good news
Right
is the
3.
sun's out a little bit here, so I can see better.
To left 2. 100.
I do seem to really be
Right,
struggling
turn,
with
open,
the
and
night
left.
stages overall.
And right 2 long, tightens.
A little muddy here, a little slick.
Into left 3. Don't cut.
Just see that little bit of a
Right 2.
sheen on the surface.
Into left 3. Crest. Don't cut. And right 4.
See, in these tight sections, it feels pretty good.
100 through dip.
Like I'm giving it
Middle
quite a bit of wheel
crest,
input,
80. Left 4 tightens.
and it actually
Right 3. Don't
handles
cut.
pretty predictably.
And left 4.
I do think I need to go
60.
down on the brake
Caution,
pressure.
left 4
I feel like I'm locking up the brakes quite a bit.
Keep right over crest. Keep left over crest. Clear. Right
Use
1.
that bank.
And right 4 over crest. Left 3.
Of course, this is a
Don't
very
cut.
different road
And
type
crest. Right 3.
to the last stage we're on.
Into left 2. Keep right over crest. 80.
Could be the change, that could be the difference.
Left 2. 60 through dip. Keep left over crest.
Was
Right
that left
6.
called
Right
at all?
2. Into
Am I
left
just
3. Crest.
not hearing them?
And right 4. Don't cut. Keep left over crest.
I do have them pretty
100 through
early.
dip.
Not all the way early. Only like 2 clicks, maybe 3.
Middle over crests. 100 through dip.
What's after this
Right
crest?
over crest. Keep left over crest. 100 through dip.
Just a big straightaway?
Crests. 80. Right 3. 60. Don't cut. Right 2.
Bit
Don't
scary
cut.
right 3, that's what's
4.
after it.
And left 3. Don't cut. And right 4 opens. Left 3.
Honestly, you wouldn't even think this is the same car that I'm driving from the first stage. It's so bizarre
Left 2. Right
how
4.
bad it felt there and how right it feels now.
Left 3. And right 4 opens.
I guess it is
Don't cut. Caution,
a
left
problem
4
with
over crest.
hopscotching around between the different
Left 1.
types of rally.
Keep right over crest.
Could just be that I'm getting
80 through dip.
accustomed to the certain car that I'm driving,
Crest.
then I hop in something else and try to drive it as if it's that other car.
Right 5. Crest. Turn heavy left. Bumps. 60.
Disabled car somewhere here? Yeah.
Left 4.
It's on the left, it'll be fine.
And caution. Right.
Hopefully that was like the leader or something.
To right 2. Don't cut.
Not that we were
80
anywhere
through dip.
near catching leaders
Left 5. 80 through
or
dip.
cubic inches.
Care, crest.
Jokes.
Right 5. And left 6. Through gate. 80. Left 5. Crest.
Through the
And
gate.
crest. Don't cut. 80
Tightens
through
up a
dip.
bit.
Left 5 long. Don't cut. Over finish to stop.
Well, there's 2 polar opposite runs. How bad we did at first stage and how great that just went. What changed? What was the difference and how do I repeat it?
Perfect. Great result. Well done.
Oh man. Rally racing is insane. I just want to make sure everyone realizes that. Up to 21st. Oh, it's going to be a long fight to try to make it to the top. Megan Gully descent has heavy rain showers, and it is a service area. Let's see what the heavy rain does to us. But we will certainly need to do some repairs, because we were not kind to this car. Radiator damage and some heavy damage to the chassis. But looks like we'll be able to... Oh. No. Looks like we'll be able to do all that repair work and get back out there. Oh, I didn't change the brake pressure.
So, no
Bad
dramas.
cone.
Just focus on a good, clean one.
Will do. This is heavy rain. Didn't seem that heavy.
5, 4, 3,
2,
2,
1, go.
Keep middle over crests. 100. Keep middle
It's a
over
steady
crests.
rain. Should be pretty muddy. It was already wet though, so
Keep right over
it's not as though I don't have any feel for that.
80 through dip. Left 5 long, tightens. Don't
Yeah, it's a little bit more
right 3.
slippery.
Left 3 narrows.
little trepidatious right there.
Into right 4, opens long, don't cut, 80 through dip. Left 5, 60.
It's pretty consistently slick, at least.
10, right 1, and right 4.
Unlike that Spain rain
Left 4 tightens.
that left me constantly feeling very
3.
out of place. Somebody asked me if the force feedback felt any weight in the puddles.
60, don't cut.
Visually, no, but when I hear the puddle sound, that's when I seem to feel something.
Left 4 tightens.
So perhaps the ones that we hear are the only ones that are actual puddles on the course.
Left 2, 60, don't cut. Left 3, don't cut.
Tight section here.
Keep left on the crest. 100 through dip.
I think I kept a little too close to the inside there. Cost me some speed.
Keep left on the crest. 100 through dip.
Fast,
Middle
fast
crest.
section.
80, right 4, don't cut. And left 3.
I'm glad I braked for that crest, because I would have been in deep trouble if I didn't.
Turn, open, hairpin left. And right 2 long.
Let's do better at this.
Don't cut.
Little handbrake.
Into left 3.
Too much
don't
counter steer,
cut.
but it wasn't bad.
Right 4. And left 3, don't cut.
Nice.
And right 4 opens. Keep right on the crest. 80. Caution, crest, left 2.
I hope we don't go back to that first stage at all.
Keep left over crest. Right 6.
Because this I am enjoying. This is putting a smile on my face.
Don't cut. Into caution, left 2.
First one did not put a smile on my face.
Right 3, keep in. Don't cut. Into left 5. Right 6. Left 4 tightens. And right 3. It's
Kind of how I felt about it
and left 4.
in Wales too, I
60.
think.
Left 4 tightens.
Or just a
don't
joy
cut.
to drive.
Right 3.
But then we tried it somewhere else. Maybe Sweden? I don't remember.
Left 4, don't cut.
And it was just a
60,
disaster.
Right 4, don't cut. And left 3. And right 4 opens. Don't cut.
Overdrove that one a little.
Right 3, 80.
See that? That puddle I felt. Even though I didn't see it.
Dip. Crest.
They are there.
4, 60. Keep middle over crests.
Seems to be on the inside of the turns where the ditches would be.
100 through dip.
Right, the rain just let up.
Keep right over crest. Left 4 tightens. And right 3, don't cut. And left
Nice,
4,
nice.
60. Right 3, don't cut. Into left 2 long, opens. And turn open hairpin right, 80.
I would love to see Beef give this a try with a wheel, just to notice how much different this game is.
Right 3,
It would
don't
be
cut.
extremely frustrating.
Into left 2.
It took me a very long time to even get to the terrible level I'm at now with rally racing
Through dip.
in simulation mode.
Keep right over crest.
But I think you'd be pretty surprised
Left 3, don't cut.
at how much
And
different it
right
actually
4
is.
opens.
Same with F1.
Keep left over crest.
You get so much more precision with the wheel, sure. Oh, come on, we had a very nice stage up till right there.
Okay, slow down for the marshals.
Little mistake at the end, but other than that, pretty good. Yeah, there's so much more precision with the wheel, but there's just so much more mental focus, I think, required. You really have to pay attention to
Perfect.
every
Great
move you
result.
make.
Well done.
Right. That was okay. Let's see how we're moving up. Oh yeah, all the way up to 5th. This is not impossible. There's a possibility we could do this. It's 2 pretty long stages at the end. I would be pretty amazed if we ended up winning this. But I'm not going to put the pressure on myself to do it. Let's just keep maintaining pace. Keep it clean. This looks like a repeat of the first stage. Or at least that kind of area, so let's not repeat the flips and craziness through the fences. That would be nice. Doing good. We need more faster splits. We have no recoveries so far, amazingly, and that was a clean stage, so we're good there. Alright.
The atmosphere is good. Things running smoothly.
The atmosphere is
Hopefully, we'll
good.
make
It's
the most
full
of it in
rain.
this one.
It's actually very heavy rain here.
5, 4,
That's a downpour.
3, 2, 1, go.
That's a frog strangler here.
Junction 100, right 6, and left 5 over crest. 80 through dip.
Oh, big puddles. Big puddles.
80 through dip.
Oh, wow.
Right 5,
That's
and
serious.
Left 6, 80, left 5, crest.
That is some serious hydroplaning there. That is amazingly well modeled.
Left 5 long, don't cut. 80
That
through dip.
actually honestly gave me butterflies.
Crest, right 5, and left 6.
Ooh, buddy.
Right 5 long, don't cut. Caution.
Anybody out there that actually,
Right 5, don't cut.
you know, is of age to be driving and has driven a car in a heavy downpour and has hydroplaned a car knows exactly the feeling I just experienced.
Caution.
And it is not a good one.
Left 5, crest.
I've driven some pretty small, light cars too, and they hydroplane like mad. Oh, it's never a good feeling.
100 through dip. Crest, jump maybe. Dip. Left 5, right 6 long on the crest. Don't cut.
Oh, good recovery there.
Crest, dip.
I was a bit too quick into that.
80 through dip. Crest.
Stay off the
Left
fence.
5 dip. Left 3 long, tightens up crests. Left 5.
We're a little down on pace here, but that's okay, because we're staying within the fence. That's what I wanted.
To right 5, 150, left 6, and turn right 2 long. 60.
Keep turning. Okay, that was alright.
Left 3 over crest.
Okay, gotta stay off the edges of the course. That's where the puddles are.
Crest, dip.
It's a shame they're not visually represented that way.
80 through dip.
It shows the puddles as in the middle,
Left 5.
and it's not where they are.
And crest, 80 through dip. Left 5 long.
So they did two things very well. Visual representation of puddles and physical feel of puddles. They just didn't do a very good job of matching the two.
Left 5. Keep right over crest. 80. Caution.
They don't mesh
Crest.
together.
Left 2. 60 through dip. Keep left over crest. Right 6. Don't
Yes.
cut. Keep left over crest. 100 through dip. Keep middle over
Man, I
crest.
feel like I'm
80.
driving
Right 4.
phenomenally, but we are not really catching, are we?
Don't cut. And right 4 opens.
Well, let's not worry about that. Let's just keep
Left 4
it
over
clean.
crest. And left
The
1.
rain's let up a little bit.
Keep right over crest. Right 3, don't cut. Into left 2 long, opens.
Easy,
And
easy,
turn
easy.
open hairpin right, 80. 80 through dip.
That was messy all through there. I don't think we lost
Crest, right 5.
much time, if
And
any.
Left 6, 80. Left 5 dip. Left 3 long, tightens up crests. 80 through dip. Crest and keep right over crest. 110 through dip. Right 5 long, don't cut. Caution, crest, jump maybe.
I think you can probably tell by how quiet I am.
Crest, dip. Right
Gate! Oh, he said gate, and it hurt.
We've got a puncture on the left front.
I thought I might have heard that as I hit.
Crest.
We came so close to living through the fancy area. We didn't quite make it. One of the gates got us.
Left 5, crest. And crest, don't cut. 80 through dip. Left 5 long, don't cut. 60.
Well.
5 long. Caution, crest, jump maybe.
Other than that,
80 through
we
dip.
managed much better.
Left 3 over crest.
But this is not going to help our position at all.
Dip. Bridge. 100 through
Certainly
dip.
could
And
have been
crest, jump
worse.
maybe. 200 over finish to stop.
I'm out of control. I'm very out of control because the tire just went away. Hey, buddies. How you doing?
You're gonna really need to perform from here on.
Wow, harsh. Major harsh, man. Yikes. Oh, down to 10th. 23rd? God, I didn't feel that bad. Did not feel that bad. Really? Huh. Oh well. What you gonna do? 30th first, 23rd. Let's hope this last stage is another one of the ones I like. It's not. It's more of the same. Crap. We need to up one position to make that one sponsor happy. Repairs, for sure. Many, many repairs. Let's see. Clean. Power and... oh, yeah, everything. Little damage to the engine and the turbo. Gearbox. Body, dampers, and wheel geometry. We used a bunch here, but we had enough. Okay. Let's see what we can do here.
Keep it clean. A good drive today can get us into better championships.
You could have stopped at keep it clean. That's what we need to do. Shoulders up. We can do this.
3, 2, 1, go.
Good start.
Keep right over crest. Caution, left 4 over crest and left.
At least it's not all fencing section.
Right 380. Left 2.
Seems like the wooded areas are where I perform
60
best.
through dip. Crest.
Maybe because they're
right
slower? I'm not sure.
Keep left over crest. 100 through dip. Keep middle over crest.
Big puddle.
80. Right 3, 60, don't cut. Right 2, don't cut.
There's this 3. Alright,
Left
alright.
2,
Everything's
60,
fine.
Don't cut. Left 3,
No need to
don't
worry.
cut. Left 6, keep right over crest, don't cut.
Keep turning. Okay.
Right 2, crest 80, keep left
Hey,
over crest, 250.
hit the brakes there. I didn't need
Right
to.
5, crest,
This is fine.
Turn hairpin left, bumps 80.
There's the open area with the fences that I now lament.
Right 6, and left
That's
5
one way to
over
do that.
crest.
It's not the good way, but it's one way.
80. Keep left over crest. 100 through dip. Keep middle over crest.
That was actually a keep
80.
right on that crest.
Keep left over crest. 100 through dip. Keep middle over crest. 100. Keep middle over
Fast,
crest.
very
100
fast,
through dip.
very scary.
Keep right over crest. Right 3. Don't cut. Into left.
I'm glad I hit the brakes before he called it because I could just tell what was happening.
Turn square left. 60.
Oh, that was tricky.
Middle over crests.
That was very tricky. I could have cut that and made a bunch of time.
Keep right over crest. Keep left over crest. Care. Right 1 and right 4 over crest. Keep middle over crest.
Alright, here's the section again that I prefer.
100
Try to make the most of it
Keep right over crest.
by not crashing.
Left 2, 60, don't cut. Left 3, don't cut. Right 4. And left 3, don't cut.
Nice.
And right 4 opens.
Full power through there.
Past junction,
Just
don't
lots of wheel. Use the all-wheel drive to pull you through it.
6, don't cut.
Pretty incredible feeling that is.
Left 4 tightens. And right 3,
Or
don't cut.
Titans.
And left 4, 60.
I think that's what I needed to adapt to with this car is just that snap wheel movement on power to get it to turn.
Left 6 into right 5.
That was a little awkward.
Into caution, left 3. Keep in narrows. Right 2.
Fine,
Into
fine.
left
Keep
4,
spinning, keep spinning.
crest, don't
Nice.
cut. Caution, left 4 over crest. And left
Oh, I thought we were
1.
going to do it again.
Keep right over crest.
That's how you do a 360, folks, and get a green sector.
Into left 3. Crest, don't cut. And right 4. Left 4 tightens.
Driving pretty aggressively, I'm not going to lie.
Don't cut.
Feel like I need to
And
make this
left
work.
4, 80. Keep middle over
As I get the hiccups. Oh, this is a bad time to have hiccups.
100 through dip. Keep right over crest. Keep left
Oh,
over
God.
crest. 100 through dip. Keep middle over crest. 80. Left 2, 60. Don't cut. Left 3. Don't cut. Right 4. Don't cut.
Okay. Okay.
And left 3.
That
And
I think
right
properly
4
scared me
opens.
enough.
Don't cut. 60. Left 6.
Good job, game.
Keep right
Thanks.
over crest. Don't cut. Right 2. Crest 80. Keep left over crest. 80. Keep left over crest.
I'm driving like a madman.
Right
It's
5,
gonna catch up with me
don't cut.
eventually,
Crest, turn. Right 4. Don't cut.
if it
Into
hasn't
crest,
already.
Through gate. Right 5. 80 through dip. Left 2. Into left 2 over crest.
I just don't want to have too big of a hole to dig ourselves out of
Left
because
5.
Sweden's not been too good to us either.
Crest, 80 through dip, left 5 long, right 3 long, opens over crests. Dip, right 5, 80 through dip.
I hope it wasn't Sweden we did in this car, because if that's where it was,
Dip,
I know
crest,
the other event besides Wales did not go well.
and caution, right 2 over crest, into right 2, 80 through dip, left
Okay,
5,
this is fine.
right 4, and left 3, and right 4 opens, left 2, 60,
Boy, these AI are like
left 3,
gods in the rain, apparently.
left 3, narrows, into right 4, opens long, 80 through dip,
That was a very, very long sequence of left-hand turns. Did we just do a circle?
crest, right 4, don't cut, into caution, left 2 narrows, crest, right 3, keep in,
Oh, that-
don't cut, into left 5,
that was
right
sexy.
6, right 4 long, past
You
junction,
know it.
don't cut, and right 6, don't cut, left 4 tightens, don't cut, and right 3,
Alright,
and left
let's just
4,
keep this pace
don't
up.
cut, 60, left
While it's
4
working.
tightens, and right 3, don't cut,
Up until it doesn't work.
and left 4, 60, right 4, don't cut, and left 3,
Oh, this is physical. Like, I'm
and right 4 opens, don't
feel like
cut.
I'm just
Keep left over crest,
back and forth so much with the wheel.
over finish to stop.
Uh,
To the marshal, please.
Oof. That was driving my heart out to try and get that win. Absolutely driving my heart out. Ooh, I hope that was entertaining to watch.
Really well.
I'm sure I didn't
Great
say much.
stage, good work.
Deep breath. Up to 5th in the event. That's not amazing. However, I think considering the 2 terrible stages we had, that's a pretty good result. You never know what might happen in the rest of the rally. So 5th might not be the end of the world. Remember, it's Messier and Rousseau that we are challenging. Did we complete all the sponsor things? I kind of doubt it. Well, we did that one. And that one. Oh, we did! Amazing! That is very surprising. Money in the bank. My heart rate hasn't come down yet. We're a superstar! Superstar! Oh, man. Alright, well that will do it for today in Dirt 4. Hope you enjoyed. Started with a bad stage. I think we had some really great drives there. Kind of sprinkled in. I'm exhausted after that one. But I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna do Sweden. So stay tuned next time for some Sweden Subaru action.